Welcome to the last week vlog, week 60. I've lost track again because I didn't vlog last week. Well, I did a little bit, but I didn't put it out. I've done it twice since bringing back the vlogs. I've sort of done a day or so, and then the rest of the week I'm sort of busy doing bits. So I just think, rather than give you 2 minutes of a day, don't worry about it. What was I going to say?
You're going to say, I'm going to the gym this
Oh yeah,
week.
I'm going to the gym.
But instead of trying to chase your time, you're chasing distance.
Right, okay. Let's have a quick check. So my last recorded time was this one, 19 minutes 33, 5k on the cross trainer. But then, on Monday, this week, 5k, 19 minutes 29. So I've been shaving, not here, but on the cross trainer. This continues to grow, which you hate, but yeah. People didn't mind it. 2 people didn't mind it. 2 people, majority. 2 people didn't like it.
Let's put a vote here.
Oh, we're not doing this again. They voted.
Vote again.
Vote again. It's actually shorter than it was as well.
It looks better now.
Thank you.
But
Good, done.
This pointy bit is the issue. What is the point?
What's the point? What's the point? Can't remember if I mentioned it in the vlogs, but I think I did, but I didn't show you. This is from Holland & Barrett, 5-HTP. And if you can read that, it's hydroxytripeth. Can you say it, Sha?
Hydroxytryptophan.
That'll do. There's too much light at every angle in this house at the moment. I'm trying to get a good shot. It's just... No, it's too bright because there's brightness behind me, so it's not, yeah. So yeah, those pills. I said in a video a while ago that they weren't for me, or antidepressants that the doctors prescribed weren't for me. But Sharan did some research and found these things, 5-HTPs, from Holland & Barrett. They're completely natural, so it's not like...
No, they're not natural.
They're not natural. Have you? What?
It's something that your body would have. It mimics stuff that your body already produces.
Ow. Ow. You had me then. I thought you drugged me. So basically, when your body's lacking a certain chemical, this has that in there, I'm told. How do they do that? How do they replicate a chemical that's inside your body on the outside? How do they do that?
Science, man.
Blows my mind. Do you ever think sometimes, I always think that if I was in charge of the world, like if the world relied on me, it would be screwed. Do you know what I mean? Like, I reckon I could have,
I think... a pretty good video about it, but...
No, but we would never invented cameras. We'd never invented that technology. What have you
invented?
Do you know what? I honestly think I would have invented the wheel. I would have got there. But I think beyond that...
you're too square, Matt.
No, I genuinely think, where do you think, if you look at evolution, do you think you'd have invented the wheel eventually? I think I would have. Because I'd have been like, these square blocks, they're just, we need to like, it needs to go round. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd have got there. But anything after that, like, technology, how do they do that? Do you think you would have eventually got to the wheel?
I'd like to think I would have.
Yeah, of course you would have, you're smart.
But how do you know?
But do you think you would have got round to like, I don't know, like the Industrial Revolution?
Well, not on my own.
Well, not on your own, obviously, but like inventing things like the telephone, for example. Do you reckon you'd have invented the telephone? Do you reckon you would have found electricity?
No.
Gravity?
Yeah. Because the apple would have fallen on my head at some point.
But it would have been apple, though. I think I'd have done the wheel, but nothing more than that. So, if Earth was...
Have you ever invented anything in your life?
Yes, I did invent something, and then there used to be an advert on TV. Genuine. It was weird. It was like, if you've got an invention, call us on. It was weird. Did you ever see that advert?
Yeah, I think I did.
And I was like, imagine, I think I've said this before, but imagine there was a washing machine that dried your clothes after. So it goes through the spin, goes all clean, and then it goes through again, but it actually just blows hot air in there. Like a tumble dryer. Because we had a tumble dryer in the conservatory when I was younger, and we had a washing machine in the kitchen. I'm thinking, why don't they combine them? They're the same thing. They've got the same... So why don't they just have, like, a washing machine that tumble dries after? And then I think it was it you?
Yeah, that was like...
I genuinely, like, this is up until the year 2000 and probably 8. I didn't think these existed. He was like, yeah, it's a washer dryer. So yeah, they exist. I was gutted because I thought, genuinely.
Always gonna be rich.
I thought that was a great invention. Didn't sidetrack there, but yeah, 5-HTP. I'm taking these things. What do you think? They working?
Absolutely.
But we've also done something else. I said that we weren't going to talk about this, but I'm gonna put it in there, what we're doing. But we'll talk about it another time, because I'm going to go to the gym. Is that in focus? Yeah, it'll do. A lot of sidetracking in this vlog, but I think at the beginning what we was trying to say is rather than doing my 5k distance, let's extend it. Let's go a little bit further. Let's try and do 6 or 7 or 7.5. Don't worry about the time. But I went in with the intention of doing more, but the time was looking good to beat my, what was it, 19 minutes 29. So I got to about 3k and I was thinking, hang on, I'm sort of on schedule here, so I could sort of give it a good push. So I did, and we ended up on 5k rather than more. But we beat it again, 5k, 19 minutes 25. We continue to shave. So now I'm gonna go home, have a bit of breakfast, and then get on with the day. I think I've got to edit Walthamstow on the road. Need a new camera. This is getting ridiculous. Welcome to Tuesday? No, Wednesday. No, Thursday. It's Thursday. So I last left you yesterday here in the car at the gym. We're supposed to do the on the road edit, but didn't in the end because I had bits and pieces going on in the morning. So in the end, just smashed out half a day's work and finished the Palmers FC video, which is crazy. Like, I'm really happy that this is kind of working and I'm still able to bring you the games and the highlights. But I managed to smash it out in half a day. So happy about that. That was the UTR game. Unfortunately, it won't be out when you see this because I think Manny might be a week behind. So it's going to be 2 Sundays time. But hey ho. So yesterday I beat my time, 19 minutes 25. However, as I wipe this sweat off, however, today I become a freak of nature, in myself that is. And I only went and smashed 5k out in 18 minutes 40. What are you doing, Smiv? What is going on? So what's changed? Well, the only thing that changed is the music I had on. I was a big fan of drum and bass back in the day, not the MCs, just the beats. And I think this might have spurred me on. I can only assume with that in my ear I was just on one. Again, Shout sent me to the gym today to do more than 5k, 6k, 7k, whatever it might be, but I had that on in my ear and I was just going and going and going. And yeah, I don't know what I've done. Stamina wise today was mental, but it's weird, I don't feel as knackered. It's almost like my recovery afterwards because I felt sick after yesterday's one. This one I feel good, like really good. Not that I could do it again, but crazy. Anyway, I gotta go home because today is the day where I have to edit it on the road. And I'll talk to you about something that we've been doing because I'm feeling a lot more positive at the moment, which is good. Home and just had breakfast, egg and beans, and now I've got a coffee to keep me going. If I'd have said like 2 years ago, even last year, Matt, you're going to be drinking coffee. Who would have thought it, eh? Who would have thunk it, eh? Anyway, I mentioned at the end of the last clip that we've been doing something and it's helping. And what it is me and Shah have been sitting down, and it happens every single Sunday morning. We've been sitting down and sort of just, we call it a marriage meeting. And it's not that our relationship's in complete tatters, but it's a nice way of us sitting down and evaluating what's going on for the week. It's a nice way of us to just sort of sit down, catch up, see where both of us are. And what we've got is we've got like a joint notes, and in that notes we've got targets for the week, things that we want to achieve on each day, and obviously our plans as well. And what we do is we tick off every single time we do something. And it's really cool because when Shad does something, she'll go in and she'll do a little tick emoji, and I'll get a notification. I think, oh yeah. And that spurs me on to want to get my bits done as well. So it's becoming really productive. Obviously there are going to be bits that we don't get done, so it's not the end of the world, and we sort of take them and we copy and paste them into the next day to see if we can achieve them. But what we've also done is literally gone from Monday to Sunday and listed what we're having for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And I know it sounds a bit like robotic, but in terms of knowing where you are and what you're doing, as well as sort of trying to eat healthy, it's good. And in doing so, A, you're becoming more productive, and B, you're actually saving money as well because you're eating at home. For us, the aim is to always sort of cut down on takeaways, even if it's a Turkish, because they are a lot more healthier than your Chinese and your Indians and your KFCs. So yeah, that's where we're at, and we've done it for 2 weeks now, and it's helping me a lot, and I feel a lot better for it because I know sort of where I'm at and she knows where I'm at. And something else that we do is challenge each other. So each week we have a different challenge. So I know Shah really wanted to get into the gym. So last week I was like, go to the gym. And it doesn't have to be hard. It's just like, because I know once she goes, she'll get the bug for it and she'll carry on. And I think that was the same for me last week. She challenged me to go to the gym, but I think it was like 2 times or 3 times. But anyway, this week's challenge I set was for Shah to see a friend because she's so busy at home with Mia doing bits and pieces, back and forth. And to a certain degree, she sort of works her life around me. So I want her to be able to sort of keep in touch with her mates. I feel like she doesn't see them enough. So this Saturday, she's going out with a mate. Cool, happy days. Her challenge for me this week was to call a place called Therapy for You, which is like basically counselling. You get 3 free sessions of counselling, which is really good because I know counselling can be quite expensive. I think it's like £40 a session, so it's not always easy to do. So I called them up, and I've actually got a call with them tomorrow. It's an assessment, so it's just sort of, they're going to find out, you know, what's going on with me, how I feel. And it's weird because I'm actually going into this call quite positive. So it's going to be quite weird for me to say, yeah, I'm cool, I feel great. But there are underlying issues, and there are things that I want to get sorted in the long run. And Shao actually believes that it's my way of thinking. So things like CBT, cognitive brain something. So when something happens that makes me feel down, it's sort of training your brain to learn to cope with that and think differently. So rather than go down about it, put it to the side and turn it into a positive, perhaps. Anyway, my battery's flashing. I've got 2 days to do on the road, and it's got to be released tomorrow night. It's actually the Walthamstow one. My dad, originally from Walthamstow, I've been there plenty of times, but not to the football ground. And it's actually not too far from here, so the intro, I don't think it's going to be long. So to pad it out a little bit, I actually asked my dad to send me some of these things that he used to do when he grew up, some memories of Walthamstow. Wow, he sent me like a massive list, so we'll reel them off. And you never know, someone from Walthamstow might come across it and be like, ah, wow, I remember that back in the day. So anyway, let's crack on, and I will see you in a bit. Football meeting tonight, got to drop the trophies back. Sad times. It's that time. Unfortunately, we've got to give these back. Still got the Essex Cup though, but these have got to go back tonight. Yeah, I feel like giving these back kind of closes that chapter on last season. I'm still buzzing over it, to be fair. That was a mad season, one I'll never forget. But yeah, it's time to look forward to the next season. Nobody cares what happened last year. Football's a funny one. It's like, you can brag about what you've won, but then everyone brings it to the present. And then when you're not doing so well in the present, you can brag about what you used to do. It kind of just goes back and forth. And if you happen to be a side that's never won anything and you're not going to do anything going forward, it's a tough place to be if you're trying to get any bragging rights. But yeah, it is all about this season now, and preparing in the right way, and I don't think we have, to be fair. We've replaced the players that have left, but we've just not had a squad come through at any game this season. We've had to pull in sort of members of the reserves, we've had to get trialists in. So yeah, it's not been great preparation for the season, and the particular division we're in this season, the Prem, it's just full of teams that are good. There's not going to be any easy games, not a single one. If you have an off day, you're going to lose. So yeah, off to the football meeting to give these trophies back, but that's not all the football meeting's about. It's more of like what's going on with the league and whatnot. And I think there's going to be a few complaints tonight, because whoever's done the fixtures, they've kind of messed up, if I'm being honest. Our first league game is the 13th of October. It's ridiculous. We've got a couple of cup games beforehand, I think, but other than that, nothing. Oh hey, and welcome to Friday let me check the date. The date is the 6th of September. The countdown to my birthday continues. 12 days to be exact. And 15 for Mia. Mia's currently out with Sharon at the moment. They've gone to the park. Lovely, lovely. Meanwhile, I'm here getting work done. I'm just completing the on the road to Walthamstow. That's going to go up tonight, I hope. I've done all the commentary, so I'm just going back over it, checking it all and doing all the graphics. At 2 PM I've got a call with that therapy for you, the counselling session. As I said, this is just an assessment to see where I'm at. And then at 3:30 I've got a call with the non-league paper. They want to do a little interview over the phone for the On The Road series, just to sort of, I don't know if they want to promote it or just write about what I'm doing, which is quite cool. Nice to get a little bit of recognition. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on and I'll catch you in a bit. Yeah. That was my mental health assessment. Half hour long or 27 minutes long, and they just sort of asked me different questions. It's weird because I felt very positive this week and probably last week as well. And it's kind of crap that you have to bring up stuff, because now I feel a bit down about things. But I guess you've got to talk about these things to, bring them out and stuff. I don't know, but. Yeah, I am someone that bottles things up and gets on with life, and the things that me and Shay have done. I'll show you, by the way. We spoke about that list, the mash up to-do list. Mash is Matt and Sharan, by the way. That's why we call ourselves Mash. But yeah, Monday we ticked all these things off. Tuesday, and yeah, it's everything down to like the meal prep and stuff. So just having that plan with Shay has like really helped. So we're gonna carry on with that, and hopefully I can continue to be positive. The gym's been a massive help as well, and I actually spoke to the woman at the end and just wanted to find out, like, because if any of you guys are watching, especially in the UK, if you can use the service that I'm using, if you know what I mean. But what I'm using is a local one, which is called Therapy For You. And Therapy For You are what's called an IAPT. I'm just looking it up here, but IAPT stands for Adult Improving Access to Psychological Therapies Program. Whew. And it's a national thing, but therapy for you is the one that's sort of in this area that I am. And I said that I do this, and she said if you wanted to sort of share the information with people, there's not really a centralised website. It tells you where your area, what your one is in your area. But if you go to your GP and explain, if you are feeling down, that is, maybe they can give you the number to call for that particular area. And from there you can get free sessions, because this is free as well. That's something that I've avoided for ages with counselling, because I worry about money a lot. You know, £40 a session for a private thing, it can add up over time. So yeah, this being free, I think you get 3 free sessions. Yeah, that was that. We spoke about pretty much everything. She asked me like individual questions and where I was on certain scales. Then she just asked me like, why did I contact them really? And it just allowed me to sort of talk and be a bit free. And I just ended up speaking for like 10 minutes straight really. Yeah, we'll see where this goes. I've got to wait a week. Should get a letter in the post, and then from there I book my first session. So yeah, fingers crossed this works, because I don't like this, and admittedly I've always felt a bit down, and even at the best of times I can't really enjoy myself. I don't allow myself to be happy. But anyway, I'm going to crack on with work for another hour. We're at 2:30 now, and then at 3:30 I've got a call with the non-league paper. And by the way, this is the non-league paper. It's out every Sunday. It's the UK's biggest selling adult football title. Great news, it happened. You remember the last vlog? We didn't vlog last week, but I'm here on the phone to, here he is, it's Mr. J. Quay, Mr. JQ. Got something to show you. There we go. Hello.
That is a mini Quay.
That is how you do a mini Quay. So how does it feel to be a dad?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Look at that little smile.
He's loving life, mate. So, go on, what's his name? Introduce us.
Elijah William Quay.
Yep.
Born on the 25th of August. Weighing in at a massive 5 pounds and 8 ounces.
So is he putting on weight now, like straight away?
Yeah, so today he got weighed and he is 6 pounds and 3 ounces.
Oh.
Yeah, he's putting on the pounds.
Putting on the pounds, just like his dad.
Yeah.
First of many, I reckon.
First of many.
Yeah, man.
So, what's that noise?
What is that little noise? Everybody say congratulations to Mr. JQ.
I just thought I'd give you an idea just as to why I'm calling really. So, for a non-league paper, I kind of told them about your YouTube channel and stuff like that and what you do. They seem quite keen to get just a bit of an interview, just to kind of talk about what you do and stuff like that, if that's alright.
Yeah, perfect. You can do that. And now, my friends, is interview done. In fact, the current time is 10 to 10 in the evening. And during that time I've had my little interview with Tom from the non-league paper, and I've edited down the Walthamstow on the road. Took a little bit longer this time because I had these sort of graphics over the top to do. I don't think it'll always be like that. But yeah, that's all done, and I'm just sitting here chilling now. Yeah, video's been up about an hour and a bit. Already 10,000 views, so that's good. Just really happy that this series is enjoyable for people. But yeah, I did Tonbridge Angels on Tuesday. Obviously I won't spoil it, but it was good. Yeah, it was good. So expect it to be slightly higher in the table than Walthamstow, let's say. But Walthamstow could have been higher. All they needed was some food. So yeah, not going anywhere tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually doing some garden work. I've got to take up some decking. I've got to take down a shed. Chop up all the wood and stick it in the skip. I don't know, it's not confirmed yet, but I think we might be getting some new turf in the garden, because the turf out there at the moment it was never looked after, and I guess we could sort of try, you know, bring it back to life, but it was never our turf. I'm not attached to it. So if we get brand new turf out there, it'll all be levelled out as well, which is nice. It'll be nice for Mia to sort of go on as well, because it's got all rock hard underneath. So yeah, brand new turf, and then something that I can then maintain, and because I'm not exactly a gardener, but it's something that I can just sort of try and keep on top of. So the garden should be looking a little bit nicer. The only downside to it is the old decking we've got out there. It's not safe for Mia to sort of be on, in terms of like splinters and stuff. Could try sanding it down. A lot of people said I'll be wasting my time, and there's areas of the decking at the back where it's just falling apart. So it's a project for the future, but not anytime soon, because money is tight. Very, very tight. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Welcome to Saturday, the whatever it is of August. We had a shed here. I've literally just taken it down. I've lifted the floor off, and there are some meaty spiders, like this one here. Not huge, but meaty. I mean, look at him. There's another one. He's kind of got like red in his legs. But there was a huge one. He's just crawled around here. And I just want to know where he's at really, because I don't want to see him again. I mean, look at these two guys. They're brother and sister. They, I think they're in a fight with each other. Look, because he's got his... Him on the left's got his arms up. Oh, go on. You're having it. It's supposed to be the same species. It's supposed to be getting on. Anyway, so eventually this decking's all going to come up. It's going to be like gravel. It's going to be like a bin area in the corner. Getting a new gate sorted as well, because this is falling apart. And yeah, basically all of this is going to have to go in the end shed thing, Wendy house. I don't like this. Shah really likes it. She wants to do it up, but I'd rather rip it down and get something new, because it is falling apart. But yeah, that's basically going to be our storage thing for now. We used to have a shed here as well, but I've completely cleared all that out. We're getting new fences put along the back here. The reason these have all come apart is because when we moved in, I don't know what they've done, but they've just stuffed a load of crap behind. Also, the decking up here isn't the best. It's not great at all. Like these bits here, for example, not good for Mia to be down here. However, the decking down the end that we're pulling up, we might be able to save some bits and replace them. I don't know how easy that is. I'm hoping it would be quite easy. Yeah, basically just tearing everything down today. The real reason I actually got the camera out was because underneath here it was sort of lined with newspaper. A lot of it all ripped up, but Friday the 10th of October 2003, were you alive then? Let us know. I mean look, these are the mobiles we were rocking back in the day, 83.10, 72.10, and back then you'd pay $13.99, line rental it was called. That was basically your monthly fee. I think Shah might have had that phone. But yeah, this was the era of David Beckham's hair, man bun style. Well, I don't know what that was really. Part man bun, part the rest, I guess. Captain David Beckham was almost in tears after Turkish police roughed up a young girl who wanted an autograph. I guess this was Euro 2004. There's Sven-Goran Eriksson. Paul Ince says Sven bores him. Great. Arsenal fans will be happy to see Thierry Henry in an Arsenal shirt there. Yeah, the rest of the papers are all sort of, yeah, not great. I found him. I found the Big Daddy. There is Big Daddy. He doesn't look as big on camera, so I'm just gonna leave him for a bit. Finish getting all this stuff done, and then we'll see him at the end. And boom, we're done. Look at that. Didn't realise how much space this is. This is decent. So just got to pull up some wire in, then eventually pull up the deck in. Yeah, hello. How are you? I'll come to you in a minute. You wait your turn. Yeah, obviously these bits of decking are broke, so we'll get rid of them. But there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10, possibly 11. Yeah, 11 bits of decking that we could take up and replace up there where it's gone a bit wrong. And hopefully we should have some decent decking. Once that's all in, I'm gonna try and sand it all down. I've just done this as a rough bit, but yeah, I might have to get like a big sander to sort of sand this all back, give it a little treat, and see if we can make something of it, because it'd be a shame to sort of let it completely go. Now on to the main event. Hello. How are you? Oh, don't want to know now. Mission complete. I will make this garden look nice soon, but yeah, we're getting there. Anyway, Shran's going out tonight with her mate. Hey you, me and you tonight. You've just eaten your dinner and I'm going to make you dessert. What do you want? Yogurt and blueberry? Oh, I thought so, because I got that ready for you. So she's not in a high chair anymore. We've got this like seat that goes onto a seat, and then, yeah. And this is like an additional toy that you can do. Look at this, man, look. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Oh, you want it over there, yeah? Okay, but I want it over here, so I'm going to put it here. Yeah? But you want it over there? Alright. But can I have it over here? Is that right? Yeah, thanks. We'll put them all over there. Yeah! Okay, put them all over there. Fine. So yeah, baby dessert. Pretty easy. Greek yogurt, a couple of blueberries, mix it all up, and wham bam. So obviously where she's had like a savoury dinner, anything like kind of sweet now makes her face go all over the show. Go on, have a look. It looks like she doesn't like it, but she does. We need some rain. We need some rain. So we are the best team in Essex, despite recent results. We've got a beautiful kit, thanks to Kit Locker, but we've got no balls. This is the only ball. It's the only ball that we have right now. Callum plays in different boots sometimes. Today he's got the same boots on, but today, for some reason, he's wearing orange and black.
New trend.
It's not, well, it's definitely a new trend, but I've heard some of the boys, and we're going to put this to a vote actually, are we going to drop the orange socks and go for black? What's your thoughts? You're indifferent, obviously. Oh, hello, and welcome to Sunday the... I'm going to get the date this time. Sunday the 8th of September. Yeah, over there this morning for another friendly against a team called the People's FC. They're a charity side. They've actually got a Sunday team now, so that's good that they're going to be able to sort of get regular games. But the main thing is they raise money for sort of individual causes. One of the guys behind it, Kai, was talking to me about it earlier. Had a little chat at the end of the game, which I'll feature in the main Palmer's video. But yeah, some really good causes, and hopefully it takes off for them if Palmer's can sort of boost their viewership slightly or get a few subscribers through the door for them, then that'll be great. That was that this morning. I've actually just imported it. They wanted the footage as well, so I'm just going to get into the computer, edit it down, and then I'll send them the raw footage as well to make their own video with. My wife and my daughter are at a baby shower, in fact my cousin's baby shower, so I don't know what time they'll be home, but let me try and smash this out before they do. It's time.
You ready?
This is our third marriage meeting. I have explained this, but it's kind of organising really, isn't it? It's turned into organising because we feel being a bit more organised makes things better.
Yeah.
Also, we've got dinner on the go as well. Nothing special, just some chicken thighs, all seasoned with paprika, herbs, garlic, salt and pepper, yeah. Oh, and chilli flakes. Talking of which, Sharon, when's the cooking channel coming? It's not up to me.
In the marriage meeting.
Oh, we'll discuss this. Be right back. Here we go, half time of marriage meeting. Chicken thighs, couscous and roasted veg. Not bad at all. Marriage meeting done. Mia's in bed. Stirring a lot though. It's our anniversary next week.
Are you excited?
Oh, yeah, over the moon. So we met 12 years ago and we've been married for 4 of them. So we got married after 8 years. I feel like I didn't leave you waiting long enough.
You seem disappointed.
Yeah, I might have made a mistake there. In my head I was going to make you wait for 10 years. Don't know what happened there. I must have lost a couple of years, I don't know. Secret to a successful marriage is...
We're still trying to find out.
Still trying to find out. Marriage meetings. Probably wondering what this stuff is in the background. It's Mia's birthday on the 21st of September, and I think you've just got a few bits for the... Not only her, but all the other babies and kids that are coming. Bubbles.
Bubbles is the key to happy babies.
Yeah, I guess we end this week here, and I'll possibly see you next week. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not.
Yeah, no, definitely see. This week's gonna be really good.
Am I boring you? Didn't read your comments from... Yeah, I'll do that next time. I need to start getting you guys involved. I do apologise. So we will see you, because you've not been... I feel like this is the first day you've been in the vlog.
Yeah, I didn't know you was vlogging this week.
Oh no.
Didn't it? It's secret.
In secret,
you
yeah.
Keep me in hiding.
Yeah, no, you know. Right, we're gonna go, and we will see you in the next one, boys.